Hi, welcome to Nerdy Brew, the weekly podcast where we talk about movies, TV, video games, and all other sorts of stuff. This week we kind of have a special guest, and we'll see how long he'll stay with us.
Give it 2 episodes.
2 episodes. Well, he does have now a trip now to go to medieval times in 2 weeks, so 1 or 2 episodes. I'm Julian.
Nathan.
Brandon, and they can both bite my ass.
So, yeah, well, I guess we'll start off with movies then this week. When I saw Star Wars, I forgot to mention there was another movie trailer that I did see there. It was the Warcraft movie trailer. I don't know if you guys ever played Warcraft or World of Warcraft.
Of course. They want to lose a little bit of their lives to that at least one point in my life.
Yeah, I got through a month, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore. I might not have a life after this. So, but yeah, they came out with a movie trailer for that finally, and it was actually very cool looking.
Surprisingly.
The CGI actually was really good, and I mean, like, it just looks actually pretty good, and it's something I actually go see. I'm not a huge Warcraft or World of Warcraft fan, so I don't know the lore too much, but yeah, it definitely looks good. Have you guys seen it yet?
You're on your own.
I've seen it, but it's going to be a far step from the game versus,
It looks like a generic, old-timey Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, that's what Warcraft is based off of, is the old school Dungeons and Dragons.
It's just been done too many times, and to me, it just did not look that good.
Yeah, I did get like someone.
I'm not gonna race out to see it, but I'll see it.
No, definitely. I mean, I'm gonna probably see it maybe in theaters if it comes out in like IMAX or something. I do want to see how glorious it looks, but I don't know. It did kind of like give me a little bit of a like Lord of the Rings feel, mixed with like a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons. Definitely the trailer, but I think it looks pretty interesting.
Netflix sounds good. If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, right. So another thing that I didn't mention either was during the IMAX viewing that I saw, they had like this really cool Deadpool Imax thing, and I know you just watched it a couple hours ago. It was he's holding like a chimichanga, and he says, "This is your brain," and he goes, "No, it's not. It's a chimichanga." And it's like this really cool like intro to IMAX thing. It was really awesome. And then also speaking of Deadpool, they did do. They released the new trailer for the movie on Christmas. I don't know if you guys got to see that.
Of course.
That is absolutely
me. I woke. That was what I woke up to first. I didn't go to the stairs or didn't even wake up my kid first. I watched Deadpool trailer. I'm a great parent.
Well, yeah, they did the 12 days of Deadpool right beforehand. Then they finally released the trailer on Christmas, and it had a lot of like the old trailer in it, but they also put in a lot of new stuff. And I mean, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. I can't wait to see it. It's probably going to be my favorite movie next year unless they do something crazy in one of the other superhero movies that they come out with.
I don't know. It looks like they're doing this one right outside of the X-Men cameo that he had that wasn't even Deadpool.
Yeah, that was an awful version of Deadpool in that Wolverine
Which
movie.
he even makes fun of in the movie. Like if you when you watch the original trailer, don't make me shoot lasers out my eyes with the suit green.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love he's making Green fun Lantern. Of. Yeah,
because he did the movie thinking it'd be great, and then he watched himself, during the first screening of it, and he hated the movie, but he still had to do publicity for it, so he can't trash talk it until it was done.
In fairness, the movie itself wasn't unwatchable. It was just his character that was kind of unwatchable.
What, the Deadpool or the Green Lantern? Oh yeah,
Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, it was alright. I just hate that they took the Merc with a mouth and made it without a mouth. That was kind of what pissed me off. That they sewed his mouth shut. But it is what it is. So I know me and Nate, kung fu shit. Hi, Chippy. That's a dog. Me and Nate are huge Kung Fu fans, and we've been watching the IP or Ip Man movies. And so they just did the trailer with Ip Man 3, and they actually have a fight scene between him and Bruce Lee. It's not, obviously, it's not actually Bruce Lee, but they have the character Bruce Lee in there where he kind of like starts to train him and stuff, and it was actually fucking fantastic when we saw it. So that's a big movie. I can't wait for next year. I think it actually comes out in January, right?
Yeah, it comes out at the beginning of this year.
That's pretty sweet. Then it's going to be good too.
Which of course, it's been out for a while. It's coming to America in January.
Gotcha. Much like all the other awesome Kung Fu movies that they've done.
Yeah.
So Doctor Strange, the first look for him came out as well this week with Benedict.
You knew you were going to do it. Benedict Cumberbatch.
There you go. They came out, I think, in Entertainment Weekly or whatever, that magazine or some shit. They had his first images leak and stuff. Not leak, but posted. Ooh, excuse me. And that was actually pretty cool looking. I can't wait. It's another big Marvel movie that they're coming out with. They're starting to do a little bit more of the, I guess you can say, unknown characters. You know, not like Iron Man or Captain America. They have a Black Panther movie coming out, Doctor Strange, and a couple others. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Well, because the way they're going, I mean, they're doing Civil War already, so you kind of have to introduce Black Panther and Doctor Strange because they come into a big role during the fall. I mean, because Tony Stark's going to need the adamantium that Black Panther has. I just want to see if they're going to make Black Panther like Tony Stark or if they're going to go away from that. Because he is technically a type of like Tony Stark. He's cocky, he's rich, he's a genius, and they just...
Well, I mean, in Civil War, they already show that he's fighting on the side of Iron Man.
Which is weird. I mean, he'll probably... do that for like halfway through and then change it up.
I don't know. We'll definitely have to see. Other Marvel stuff that is definitely kind of cool is we grew up like in the 90s, so Gargoyles is a big thing. But apparently there's rumor of a Gargoyles movie coming out through Disney and Marvel, which is actually pretty cool. I guess they have like the rights to it, so that'll be interesting to see if they actually do come out with it. I heard a rumor like 2017.
And at the same time, now Disney's had that property in their belt for... since the 90s. They owned it when the cartoon series was out, and they've done nothing with it until now. But the concept...
I mean, it makes sense. They're
Well,
bringing back all this
You
stuff.
got to figure, you have all these hero movie coming out, and then you have things like TMNT that come out, and they're doing actually pretty well with those movies. So I'm figuring that's probably what they were waiting for, is the right time period to actually have it come out.
See that.
You know, and the right CGI and the right technology to do it. So, I mean, I think...
Because they're also like redoing Pete's Dragon now, too. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, definitely, I think hopefully soon it'll come out. At least maybe they'll announce something instead of it just being a rumor, because that'll definitely be something cool to look forward to. I think I heard rumored something about 2017, so...
Oh, better than Avatar, 2017 Christmas.
Oh, God. I can't stand that movie. Let's not go.
I was good with the one. It was ended fairly. I feel it's an unneeded touch basis.
Well, I mean, James Cameron's got to make money somehow. He's got to come out with at least, I think, 2 more. He said it's going to be like some kind of trilogy, but I don't know. I know a big thing that me and you watch a lot, Brandon, is Resident Evil. So the latest news out of that, they started filming hopefully the final movie.
The filming process for this final chapter, is what they're calling it, has been just one dramatic turn after another.
Yeah, they had the one stunt woman got into some kind of motorcycle accident and wound up like crushing her arm and actually had to get it amputated. And she was a big, like, in the industry, she was like a big stunt woman. She did a lot of movies, so it's kind of terrible to hear. Yeah, it wasn't just Resident Evil. So, I mean, that's a bummer. I mean, like, that's terrible to hear.
That's her career.
Yeah, that's career ending. Unless you can be a stunt woman for a one-armed woman. But
Walking Dead might be always looking for extra.
that
might be too soon.
No, nothing's too soon. And another thing also is actually one of the stuntmen got crushed by a Hummer too. So this movie's actually getting plagued with like terrible accidents one after another.
Maybe that's their way of just saying stop making Resident Evil movies.
Yeah.
Well, in all fairness, this is supposed to be their last one that they're making.
So I'm wondering now if they'll ever actually finish production, or if it'll be one of those movies where they go, no, we have to stop.
Depending.
With Mia Jovovich and her husband at the helm, they've got the money to where they could pay off the lawsuits from the family and still proceed to make it. So it's going to come out.
Yeah, and like I said, hopefully it is the last one, because I mean, it's just dragged out way too much now. What is this, like 6?
6 or 7.
6 or 7. Fantastic. So yeah, hopefully it'll be the last one. Other news on Star Wars: the release date rumored for The Force Awakens on Blu-ray is actually April 5th. So.
Oh, you heard a different tale than I did. Then.
What did you hear?
There's a couple of different ones going online right now. They're talking mid to late May.
Okay. So it's not too far. I mean, April, May.
The digital version that they're pre-ordering, pre-selling now with the 3 collectible posters.
Yeah, I saw that Best Buy.
April.
Okay, that one's April. All right, so that makes sense then. Maybe that's April, and then the actual physical comes out.
I would say May, because that's when usually all like the big hit movies come out. There's always an X-Men or something coming out in May, because I go see it on my birthday usually. That's what we did for the last 3 years.
And another cool thing that I saw online this week is, do you get to see the workable lightsaber that the guy made out of like a butane and shit?
There's 2. So yeah, I saw the one with the butane. That was dangerously awesome.
It's like this. It's basically like it's a giant lighter, is what it really comes out to.
Dangerous lighter.
That sounds something exactly like what FPS Russia would do.
Yeah, it's like this giant. He actually used like a toy hilt and stuff with the sound effects, and he made this like I think it's like butane and something else mixture, and it actually like shoots out like a flame, but it's like a giant flame sword. And obviously he moves it very slow in the video, so I'm thinking if he moved it too fast, it would probably go out.
Probably wave out.
But like he like hits like balloons and shit with it, and he pops stuff. It's like it's hilarious, but it's fucking cool. Like I would love that to actually like get somewhere closer to a lightsaber. I mean, that'd be pretty cool to have.
People make ingenious shit nowadays.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if somewhere down the line very soon somebody comes up with a way to crystallize lasers and turn it into an actual working saber.
That'd be something for I guess to look forward to.
I don't think it'd be a good idea to put one in my hands.
Oh no, it'd be a horrible idea. They'll be banned quickly. You know,
it's-
government regularized if anything.
It would be a military personnel weapon.
Like the old swords that they used to use in Civil
sabers,
War
yeah.
and in Japan, feudal Japan, stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be pretty interesting to see, I guess, on the battleground. I think if I were being charged with a fucking lightsaber, I'd be scared shitless.
Yeah, that might make me want to throw down arms.
So, I guess to move on, some cool shit that I saw over, other than like the lightsaber and stuff, was in like the past week or two since we've been gone for Christmas. They actually made a guitar out of cardboard. Fender made like a custom guitar out of cardboard, and it was actually really cool. It actually works. It sounds great. It's lightweight. Everything, I think, from the neck. I think it's the neck and the body are all made out of cardboard. So that's a really cool thing. I don't know if they'll ever like maybe do like a production line of it, or if it's just like a one-time deal, but it'd be definitely cool to see something like that, and like even just to hold it. I mean, I play a little bit of guitar. It's not like I'm not like a Jimi Hendrix or anything like that, but it's definitely cool to see, and I would love to like get my hands on it just to play with it. So, and then I know me and you kind of shared something online, the Charmander versus Agumon video that they came out with. It was fucking great.
It escalates so quickly towards the end. At first it's slow, then it's just...
Well, they show like all the evolutions and stuff, and then like the Mega Evolution for Charizard, and then they finally show like the final evolution of Agumon, and it was just hilarious. And I've always felt that Agumon would be the winner of that battle.
I hate Digimon. I'll say it. I hate it.
You're a Pokemon fan?
All the way.
Speaking of battles, there's something you guys may or may not have seen. I happened to come across it the other day just browsing around. There's a website called Bat in the Sun. And,
Yeah.
The Superpower Beatdown.
Yeah.
Oh, they just released a new one.
Okay.
Spider-Man versus Darth Maul. Did not end exactly the way I thought it was going to, but pretty epic fight.
I'll have to definitely look up it then and watch it, because that'll sound like an interesting video to watch. It's like usually when they do videos like that, it's usually like two people who are similar.
That you'd want to
So-
watch
That's
fight
what
each
caught
other.
my attention is that they were almost polar opposites.
Yeah,
of
someone who
the-
uses a the Force and like a saber versus someone who has more agility and uses webs. So it'd be interesting to see, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing it's
Can't really say too much about the video without spoiling it for those who actually want to see it.
all right.
But,
So we'll stray away from that, and I'll have to go take a look at it myself.
yeah,
then.
definitely check it out. It's worth a look. It's only about 6 minutes, 7 minutes long.
All right, cool. So video games, it's kind of like a dead period, honestly. Like when it comes around Christmas and beginning of January, there's not really much that came out. I know last week it looked like they released episode 4 for Minecraft Story Mode, and some more Arkham Knight DLC, which is pretty cool. This week, dude, I didn't find anything except for like Brunswick Bowling, and that was coming out, I think, for like last gen.
Can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait to bowl.
Bowling.
Can't wait to bowl. Why would I want to bowl
The whole
in real
Minecraft
life?
thing, they did a review on it, and I don't even need to sum up the review. It basically boils down to, it is Minecraft. What more do you want?
Yeah, well, they're making a
Out of
Minecraft movie. Like,
Yep,
There's
Minecraft
no
movie.
need for a Minecraft movie. There's no need for a
Yes,
Minecraft
there is, because
story
kids
mode.
will watch it.
just like they said in Spaceballs, merchandising. That's all it is. It's just as much crap as they can make money off of it, they will. Movies, plush toys.
That's why
They
everything's a
sell
sequel.
cardboard box helmets.
Until people realize
Or
that it's all
Shopkins.
crap.
Do you see these Shopkins now?
No.
It's the new McDonald's toy right now. It's just a little toy with a face on it, like a carrot with a face, strawberry with a face, milk carton with a face. Why, kids? There's so many other toys. So many other things.
Good God, I tell you what, working where we work, I have had the opportunity to get hands-on with a lot of the new toys they have nowadays. And some of the more simplistic toys are so much more advanced than what we had growing up, but they're still a lot of fun to play with. They have these, it's
are
almost
so
like
much
little
stupid.
Tykes toys, but they're Star Wars themed Like they're very advanced toys. Like they transform into different things, and it's heavy duty plastic, so they're not gonna break.
Well, I remember like when we had like the Playmate fucking yellow and red cars. Like that was the toy of the year for like us. I mean, yeah, definitely. Like nowadays, like toys are ridiculous. You get crazy ass Nerf guns, like rapid fire shit, and just so much different stuff. Like I wish I could be a kid again because all the toys coming out now are crazy and they're awesome.
But then again, we have all the systems to look forward to coming out now. So I mean, because now we can buy them ourselves. We don't have to wait around for them.
Nintendo's
I mean,
already
say
got one
that is one thing that came out. I believe it was this week or the end of last week that Sega is going to release a Dreamcast 2.
Well, I heard it's rumored.
Rumored. Will it be as horrible as the first? Will it fulfill everything that we didn't need is the question.
Will you be able to burn all the games free on the websites and play them still on the Dreamcast? That's basically what made them go bankrupt.
If Sega's smart, they won't do it.
Oh, no.
They will instead focus their finances on making their software titles.
I thought Sega was owned by someone else anyway.
I believe somebody bought them out not too long ago.
So, yeah, I mean...
research it, but I'm not
I believe Microsoft bought them out, didn't they?
I don't know if it was Microsoft.
Or was it Konami?
I don't know. So I think someone bought them out, though, so I don't know. I mean, it'd be an interesting idea to see it come out, but I mean, what would it be on the same level as, like, the next-gen stuff?
I don't think... I think it'd be more a nostalgia feel, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, then again...
What, you mean shitty graphics? And...
I mean, when I think of Dreamcast, all I can think of is Time Crisis, so if Dreamcast comes out, be ready for a new Time Crisis.
I don't know, I think Nights into Dreams, I think Marvel vs. Capcom 2, hell, I think Crazy Taxi.
Oh,
That's
Crazy Taxi, yeah.
That is Dreamcast right there, in a nutshell.
Well, also, the prototypes of the new Nintendo system have hit America. No one... But... That's still hush hush.
No, I don't have high hopes for that.
The way they're talking about it, because they're saying that it's going to be both compatible to work in your house and to take it with you, and I'm not quite sure how that'll...
So, kind of like what they did with the Wii U, where it's a handheld console as well, but then you'll be able to take it with you?
Yeah, be actually able to leave your house.
So what would you
Wii
download?
U still have to stay home.
Would you download the game onto the gamepad and take that with you? Or would like a
guessing
disc
it'd be like
go on the gamepad? Like, how would that work?
I would guess it'd be like when you buy a Blu-ray now, you get the digital download included, because it makes sense. Either way you put it in your game, you already bought it, so why not be able to play it on your other handheld system?
Well, let me bring this to the table.
But what you need Wi-Fi for is a good question.
Think about this little fun fact. Sony tried to do that with the Vita and PS4. They wanted to make it to where if you were playing something on TV and your significant other wants to watch TV or what have you, you can take your game and you can move it over to your Vita and continue your game right from your Vita. That lasted all of 3 titles.
Yeah, but I think isn't Wii U still doing that or no?
They dabbled in it, I believe, but the system itself was just an astronomical flaw.
It was just a Wii, but with a game controller.
It's Wii with a game controller, because you could take the TV back, but some of the features aren't fully backwards compatible.
Gotcha.
So you have to turn the Wii back on.
The only thing I wanted a Wii U for just keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, so I give up.
What?
I wanted the new Zelda.
The new Zelda.
Way.
It'll come out in the new console.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the new something.
Well, yeah, didn't they announce it during E3 when the Wii was coming, when the Wii was still out, but not the Wii U, and then everyone was going to say it's going to come out, and it didn't come out, and they're like, oh, then it's going to come out for the Wii U, and it still hasn't come out.
It was supposed to be the successor to Twilight Princess,
and it never did.
It just never happened.
Well, they've been putting out a lot of handheld stuff. I know for that.
That's the only thing Nintendo does right nowadays is the
handhelds.
The DS, the handheld, anything handheld. They got it. They got that market down pat. Anything console wise.
I would still love to see Microsoft come out with like a handheld, but I guess with all the phones coming out, you really don't need it.
Yeah,
you got a lot of.
That's more stuff that you'd have to carry, and that's as Americans, we don't want more things in our pockets. We want less.
Even though our down. Phones are getting bigger. We wanted big phones, and then it went to small phones, and now it's going bigger again.
Microsoft learned from Sony and then pretty much Sony's flops. The PSP flopped, the Vita flopped. Microsoft saw that and said, "Oh well,
that's not
a good place to put the money."
I mean, they're smart. They went with the laptop and tablets, which are phenomenal. So, I mean, if anything,
I'm still an Apple fan,
of course.
Just saying.
Goddamn iPhone.
I like to save money, so Microsoft, what up?
Yeah, I get it. I get that message every day. Please update your cloud. I don't want to update my cloud thing. Just leave me alone.
Apple.
Yeah. So another cool thing in gaming is I know you started watching it before that Battle for like Easter egg.
Oh Jesus!
It's like this crazy camo you can get. Apparently, it's by it's like a Dice LA camo, and it's like I think it's like black and white and has like LA written on it. And it takes what in the video. The video is like 11 minutes long, and it's called like Battlefield 4 Illuminati Easter egg or whatever. Yeah. And it takes 11 minutes in the video, but I'm sure this guy probably took weeks to do this, and it's this crazy amount of shit. You need to know like Morse code, and you need to like write a map out and like write all these like different diagrams just to even like unlock parts of this. And then you still have to go through and do like more. And it's like between like 2 or 3 different maps you have to go into. It's crazy. But I mean, it's who the fuck can think of that?
I'm all for a good Easter egg. I mean, it would take a genius for some of the Call of Duty Easter eggs. Some of those are pretty in depth.
Yeah.
This one here, any Easter egg where you have to draw out a fucking map. Where you have to physically take the time out of the game and draw a map and pen and paper. That's not an Easter egg that's worth getting. I mean, it's the camo is not worth that much time.
I mean, I guess for this guy it was. And there was like one part where you had to like go to this. There's like buttons that you have to hit, and you have to like go to different spots and find the button. And this guy like went into one of the mountains and blew open a random tree, and voila, there was the button. And I'm just like, who finds it? Like, who goes up there and just goes, I'm blow up all the fucking trees?
It's those people that this is their game. It's nothing. They play nothing else. They've tried to play nothing else. They've worked on getting every single thing down. They're the people that you play. If you play with online, you quit because you can't. But yes, as soon as you spawn, you're dead. Spawn dead. Spawn dead.
It's one of two people. It's either somebody who has way too much time on their hands, or someone who knows somebody within the company that hey, give me an insight.
Or they're a developer themselves.
Well, like I can understand with like the PC stuff because a lot of people like break into the code and they see like different little things that the developers have put in there and kind of like little keys. Like if you can read code, you can kind of understand that. But like I think this was on a console version. So it's like, how the hell do you find that on a console?
I'm sure there's ways to still break the code. Yeah. The code can't be that much different from the PC version.
Especially if it's a Microsoft game. I mean, the code's still out. You can find the code for anything anymore.
So, do you guys have anything else to really talk about? I don't know. Anything else that came out in the last 2 weeks or coming up?
I mean, it's the dead season for everything. I mean, Doctor Who just ended with probably the last time we'll see River Song.
That was a Christmas special, right?
Christmas special. It was always a Christmas special. And it was the husbands of River Song, which she's been in the series for about 3 Doctors now, which they got married and all that. So that was a pretty big ending for a lot of Doctor Who fans to see her go. But I mean, besides that, we're just waiting for like the new, before back in the day, you had one finale. Now you have the winter finale, the fall finale. It's
the mid-season finale, all those finales.
So just waiting for everything to come back now.
Why make a mid-season finale? Why not just finish your season and call it the season
This is why
finale?
Hulu and Netflix is making more money anymore, because
they put their whole season out in one shot, and you get to just run through it. Well,
I would prefer that.
One and run, just leave. But
if I would like to binge watch, let me binge watch. Don't cut me off mid-season.
So, I guess since we've got really nothing that happened in the last couple weeks, what are you guys really looking forward to in 2016? I know for like me, it's like all the movies that are coming out between like the new X-Men, Deadpool, the new Marvel movies from like Captain America, Independence Day.
I'm actually intrigued by Now You See Me Too.
Yeah.
It's got all of the original cast.
Plus Daniel
Radcliffe.
I mean, come on, Daniel Radcliffe.
How can
I'm
you go
done.
wrong
You're done.
with a cast like that?
I mean, he was the reason I watched Lady in Black, which was pretty decent, but Lady in Black 2 he didn't sign on for, and that was God.
Did you watch Horns?
I didn't get to watch Horns.
Definitely got to watch that if you're a Radcliffe fan.
Orange was a very twisted take on...
Oh, I'm also looking forward to, of course, we mentioned Fantastic Beasts, but also they're doing another play in 2016 on the Harry Potter and the Sons play.
Oh, the Cursed Son or whatever.
Son.
Yeah, they had a lot of controversy because they chose a black actress for Hermione, and everyone was up in arms about it. But it's whatever. Yeah, I definitely think that'll be. I don't I've never like read any of the like the side books other than the regular Harry Potter. So I don't know.
Well, Fantastic Beasts was the only one that came out. This is straight going to play.
Well, didn't they have Beetle and the Bard or whatever or something like that?
Yeah, but that was a tale inside of Harry Potter.
So it wasn't like part
it's not
of the
part of
gotcha.
Harry Potter world.
It's like the book that they read to their kids or whatever.
Yeah,
or
but
bedtime stories.
this J.K. Rowling has already hinted might be another round of Harry Potter.
So is she gonna make new movies or is she just gonna do like these plays and stuff?
She'll probably see whichever makes more money because I mean, plays.
Well, you always make money off of movies.
Movies and plays, yeah, but movies only that money will last so long. Plays you can stay. I mean, look how long Cats lasted on Broadway.
10 years or something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
Lion King's still there.
Can go for
I just
10
watched Aladdin.
Those can go for 10, 20 years. So I mean, if she can make money doing plays, she can have all of Broadway to herself probably.
Yeah, I guess so. What other game? What games are coming out for 2016 that I'm looking forward to?
Immediately, you got Resident Evil Zero's remake at the beginning of January.
Lego Avengers.
Lego Avengers at the end of January actually looks really awesome.
New Gear's didn't come out yet?
New Gear's is
next year.
holiday.
Next holiday.
So next Christmas we'll all be losing our lives.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Gears 5. Yeah, if it ever decides to release.
Final Fantasy 15. Square Enix, get on those two games. Stop giving us other shit. Well, I mean, Final Fantasy 7 is not shit, but...
DICE EA, fix your shit.
There you go.
I mean, Star Wars Battlefront, I spent a ridiculous amount of time on recently. I understand people's complaints with it. I really do.
Buggy?
There's not so much that it's buggy. There's a lot of cheap hiding spots. It does have one... I wouldn't call it a game-breaking bug, but it does happen often, and it is kind of a pain in the ass because you got to quit out of the game and go back into it. It will nuke almost all of your sound effects. It just...
So you play in mute, basically?
You're playing mute. The only time that you get anything is like the little bit of music you get when you capture an objective or when you play as a hero. So you back all the way out, and you go back in, and you get it back. Fix it. The other major complaint people have had with it is there's not enough content, which I fully understand.
It felt like half a game.
They focused on different modes that you can play in. That's fine. I got no problem with that. But when you got like 4 maps, it kind of kills the replayability a little bit.
Yeah. No, I felt the same way a little bit about Siege. It feels like half a game and not enough content. So, I mean, hopefully with like both games, they'll come out with more levels and I guess maybe different modes or something.
That's a lot of Tom Clancy games. They're just very short, and then you just have to keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that kind of kills like the replayability, like Brandon's saying. Like if you
get tired of it quickly.
If you don't have enough content, then what the hell's the point of like wanting to play it again? You're like doing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, but it seems like so far 2016 is going to be a movie year versus a game year.
Yeah, I
mean, because a lot of it hasn't even been announced yet.
I guess that's the issue.
Wait for E3 too and see what's going on.
There's been more announcements for movies. I mean, Popeye's coming out. New Transformers. I don't know.
Oh, they also announced the 2 new Aliens movies.
Well, that's right. Prometheus
one
2.
has been officially announced, and the other one they're waiting until Prometheus is done to announce.
Yeah. Plus, we got Gambit.
I forgot about Gambit.
I'm kind of excited for Gambit.
That's going to be awesome.
As long as Channing Tatum doesn't find
it.
You know what?
At the moment, they said they might not even go with Channing, though.
I don't know. I think he's for that role. I think he's underrated. I think people are doing the same thing like Heath Ledger that they did, and the same thing.
I think he'll be fantastic.
Same thing they're doing with Ben Affleck. I think he's going to be fantastic, and I think people just need to suck it up.
I mean, a lot of people were shit on Jupiter's Ascending, and I don't think that was on him. I believe that more was just the storyline.
That the movie was shit.
The storyline was just too much at once. Like they could have went for 2 movies, but they just and
I applaud you for actually sitting down and watching that movie.
Which one?
Jupiter Ascending.
I mean,
exactly.
it wasn't.
Which one?
it wasn't unwatchable, but it was just like
it looked unwatchable from the trailer.
Yeah, because they gave him ears and stuff like that, which makes sense if you actually watch it. Because
I watched a video that explains the actual plot, and it sounds the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Pornos that have more ridiculous plots are better than that.
Yeah, it was a lot of content in one, which actually now sounds like a porno that I say out loud. But
it's like a bumblebee hive thing and some other crazy shit, and she's like the queen.
It was the queen, and the character that Channing Tatum plays is a lion breed that's been killed off.
That's
it.
It
was just
we're done with that.
So much at once that you couldn't focus. Like I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, but then, Well, I'm lost now.
Right now, the way I see it, the company that makes those, they're 1 for 2. They messed up Deadpool the first time. The second time, they're looking pretty good. They messed up Gambit the first time. This one, hopefully they do pretty good. So hopefully they remain on their 1 to 2 ratio.
I want to see how they handle Assassin's Creed as a movie.
That's another thing too that came out. Yeah.
Because
Michael Fassbender is playing, right? Suicide Squad, Jungle Book. I mean, there's
Jungle
so
Book.
much. This really is.
Kung Fu Panda 2. I'm a
3.
fan of Panda 3. I'm just a fan of pandas. And we got Alice in Wonderland looking through the looking glass.
I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. I don't know.
What,
I was because it's more.
But this one actually looks better.
It's more the book, which a lot of people didn't like because they were watching it thinking they took the kids thinking that this is a kids movie. No, Tim Burton stayed to the book. It's a little messed up. If you read the original Alice in Wonderland, it's not kid friendly. It's not. It's filled with like hallucinogenics and things like that. It's not
just a tad down from the Alice Descent into Madness PC game that they had for a while.
Yeah, I want to pick that up eventually and actually play that. I heard phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. It's really
really
bloody.
Dark. Yeah,
really bloody.
I heard bad things about the platforming sections though. It was almost uncontrollable.
So, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions coming into the new year since it's basically 2016 already?
Watch my mouth around my chest. No, I'm failing at that.
You can work on that, though.
No, I can't. I come from an Irish and German family. What do you want from me?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have any really
I don't
either.
really do resolutions because
They never work out.
a resolution. I'd rather just, I plan on getting in shape, but that's more for my family, because this year my son will be born in March. So, I mean, I want to be...
You are in shape.
Round is a shape.
Round is a shape. Don't forget that.
It's because I've already started. I have a whole new diet. That's also because my health started to decrease. But that's really the thing. Do things for yourself. Don't do it because you're making a resolution. Do things for yourself or for your family because you'll actually stick to that. Don't do it because new year, new me. That never work. You're the same you every year. The number changes. Nothing else changes.
Yeah, I guess mine would really want to be like paying shit off and maybe doing the same thing, getting in shape. But
that's what I'm playing. Focus on my bills. Actually, try to see some movies. Because anymore, I just wait till Redbox or
you definitely.
Netflix.
It's
so many good things coming out.
It sucks that tickets are like $15 a ticket now to go watch a movie, but it's nothing like watching it in a theater on a big screen.
Yeah. Well, they're hopefully building a new Regal by me, and Regal's pretty cheap if you go during the week. It's only like $6.50 if you go during the week.
AMC's running Tuesdays half-price tickets.
True.
All day.
You know how we feel about AMC, but that's a different story.
Different story for a different time.
Half-price tickets compared to $13, $14 tickets, the gouge-out prices that they charge.
Plus, you can use your Stubbs card. But Regal has a rewards card too, which I have both, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, so that's basically it. I know every week, like I said, we're going to try and start promoting some local stuff. So actually a mutual friend of all three of us that we know from AMC, Paul, he's actually got a band called the Stuart Dolly. They actually are playing a show this Sunday, depending on when you watch it. It's going to be January 3rd. January 3rd at the Stone Pony. It's the Rock to the Top thing that they're doing there. Their set is actually at 5:30. There's going to be a bunch of other bands there. I believe the whole thing starts at 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. But if you want to check out Stuart Dolly, check out their Facebook. They also have a Bandcamp, and you can actually check out their new album called Wonderful. It's up there for free, so go ahead and do that. That's really it for us. If you like our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and we'll have all the links down below in the description for a lot of the stuff that we talked about today. Take a shot for the end of the night. All right.
Or destroy my stuff.
Or destroy your stuff. Brandon, are you ready?
You either take a shot or you break shit, one or the other.
Or take a shot and break shit.
There you go, sir. One for you.
Oh, a cute little skull.
Those are words you hear often.
Hopefully this skull's lifespan is better than Shia LaBeouf's in Crystal Skull.
Ooh. Are they supposed to be making a new movie? We'll talk about
Shia LaBeouf or Crystal Skull.
We'll talk about that another time.
Cheers.
Right. Happy
Cheers,
New Year.
guys. Happy New Year's, guy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo!